Right here.
Okay. Okay, do something for me. Okay, now let's go in your bedroom and see how clean it is. Amazing Mumford. And there's all the stupid beat up shelf and the window and all the teddy bears around there and an empty bed, and there's already some junk all over the floor since when you showed it to me.
Who did this with all the blankets?
And this is just a total idiocy, nightmare, disaster. This is the back room that's being remodeled at this point. It's kind of
I'm in the back room.
halfway done. And there's our piano. And there's Kira being a geek. And now we're seeing the kitchen table, and we're going to zoom in on the living room chairs. All the way zoomed in.
What? Where are you?
And going back into the kitchen, into the living room. And there's Wyatt, Mr. Geek-O-Matic himself.
Be quiet.
Quantum Leap, sponsored in part by Pontiac and your local Pontiac.
This is the room after we're starting to put the moldings on. You can see the difference. Electric box, what it looks like. This part of the room has the blue moldings up, and the whole room's going to be done that way. Trick, Kira. No, that's neat. Here we are, we're up at Forest Lakes at Tina's dad's cabin. That's the garage. Looks like a little trailer with a tank on it there. There's Wyatt at the cabin. That's just a water tank that catches rainwater. And they bought this thing that used to be, what was it, Tina?
It was an old, bunkhouse.
It was an old bunkhouse, and the walls are, by this time, about 8 or 10 inches thick. It's real thick. It's real insulated now that they've added all onto it, but it's quite a place.
Actually made out of two
There's a
cabins.
cistern. That's a little pump thing off the side, and they finally built a little cistern buried right there that catches rainwater that they use. And coming right on over here, that's a little outhouse all fixed up real nice inside. There's a bathroom in the house, but that's just kind of for fun. And it's just right off the highway. There's a little store behind me about 200 yards away. There's what? Somebody's old wine bottle? It's probably Wyatt's. Those little chairs there are made out of just pine trees, and they have their initials carved in each one of them.
It's $1.39 wine.
Mom, like my couch?
Gorgeous.
Want her? No!
Wait, those hurt. Don't throw things like that.
Don't. I do. They don't see me?
Say cheese.
Wyatt, you can't step on the ground. Well, Mom, were you saying Freckles was on TV or something? Here.
Iron Ice Tyson. Let's hear it now. You dance. Do a dance like you dance for music. She acts just like Wyatt. Now you dance, Wyatt.
Okay, gotta back up a little bit.
Back up a little bit. Dance a little. Dance, Wyatt. Do that dance. Do that dance we were doing. Second ago.
No.
Come on.
No.
Don't be shy.
Here, like just twirl like this, like twirl like this. Here. God, would you shut it off? Oh, just watch it. Get out of the camera, Kara. Better watch out.
There's Mr. Generic himself.
Put those pine cones up like a...
This is our back room now after we've got part of the moldings up. You can see they're light blue color and trimmed around the window. Then right here is the bathroom. Let's get the same window done that way. And we still got to put the moldings going down once we get the floor done. And put the vanity back in.
Looks like a little statue out there. She's grabbing onto you. This is Kin playing with the dogs early in the morning. They're all frisky when they come out of the doghouse. Heidi won't let go of his pant leg.
That's all. That's all. That's all.
He's trying to get her to let go and she won't. She's such a goof.
That's all. This is our shed that was here when we bought it. Just re-sided that and had it painted. And these are my toys that I bought. My tractor and my old Scout that has a plow that goes on it for plowing snow. This old building here was on the property when we bought it too. My work truck, and here's another picture. That's an old trailer that I bought, hauled junk around with, and there's that old shed that I was showing you. This right back here is an old chicken coop. Right now we got our rabbits in there. This shot here is just to the trampoline. It's over by the west side of the house. And the little tree fort that me and Wyatt started one day. And you can see where we're at. There's a garden there by the house. And the house is, again on the west side. And you can see part of our yard there. That's my little well house there. A little fence was there when we trying to shade those things out. That little fence was there when we bought the place. We've just hauled all this granite in. And we turn around here and go up the hill. There's a flat rock right up here that you can hike up to the top of that, and you can see all kinds of houses from here. That's where we took some of those pictures that we gave from Christmas presents, just right behind our house. And it's not too hard to get up there as far as a climb, but it's real brushy. It's hard to get around all the brush and stuff that you got to climb in between to hike up unless you find just the right trail. That's all national forest behind. This is the west side of our property. And you go around the hill, if you can see behind here is all national forest also. Property goes back that way. This is where Smokey eats. This tree here, he jumps and runs up that. When it's cold, he sleeps up on the roof because it's nice and warm, and so we feed him up there so that the dogs won't bother him while he's eating. And the dogs are taking this all in. They're right here. Heidi keeps tugging on my leg. Oh, guess they took off. This is all just more or less test footage. This camera's about 2 days old. And we're going to take it on vacation next weekend. So I'm just trying it out to see what the light's like. And it's a very pretty morning. So you can see what the time is. And it's about, well, probably 40. I think the low was 42. It's real pretty out here.
Here's Wyatt, here's Kira and Buster. We're taking some test movies at about 11:01 in the full sun. Okay, Kira, walk over here in the full sun.
Hi, you're coming.
There she goes. She's trying to get Buster to go over by her so we can see what he looks like in the full sun. Sun's directly overhead. It's getting close to noon. Okay, now I'm going to shoot the house and go over to Wyatt jumping. We'll see if we can get him to do a few tricks. There's Wyatt jumping. Do some tricks, Why? Okay. Let's see if we can get closer. Oh, very good. Nice. Very good, Wyatt. I'll shoot a little bit of the garden. See if we can get some color. We can get it to focus on there. It looks kind of blurry through the finder. Hope it comes out clearer. Get Kira over here on the swings, on the glider. And see how she looks. Yeah, she's quite a little kid. Get the tree house. Okay, that's good enough for a test.
This is me, Wyatt, taking movies with the camera, trying it out. There's Kira. Say I'm totally awesome.
I'm totally awesome.
And where's trying to get Mom? I can't find her.
She's behind you, right?
And goodbye.
For all you geeks that don't get around anywhere, this is the Roosevelt Bridge that they're putting in. Finally just got the arch all together, but the highway's not across it yet. Quite a huge undertaking. It's the backside of Roosevelt Dam here. Torno America is putting a dam tap in. It's a tunnel going all the way up through the bottom of the dam and that they're putting generators in. I've been down here several times putting glass in these pieces of equipment down here. That's their maintenance yard right there. And coming right on around here. Off to the side, you can't hardly see it from this area, but right down here past that trailer going in that cubby hole, there's a tunnel back there about 200 or 300 feet right now. It's going in under the dam. And water just pours in there when you're in there. This Junior.
Say who it really is.
What is her name?
Tanni.
Tanni. Turn your head sideways, Tanni.
Tanni!
All right. We be jamming.
Like your party hat!
No, I just put a new roll. Yeah, see, you're supposed to be in there. You know, they gave me a rubber.
Tyler, look at me.
Look at Uncle
You better look right now. Okay, I'm gonna eat this candy bar. I'm gonna eat my candy bar myself. I got you to look. You little twerp.
You might as well throw in Shane's total truck too, guy.
Yeah, we're having real fun. This is Apache Lake here. Matt's activity for the day. This is Shane's truck. This is how he leaves town.
Took the fender off and up he came. They took the fender off, wired the headlight, and drove over. Locked it last night.
Cassie Joe. Hey Kokomo.
Just sit up.
Okay, take them off and put them back on. Now put them on. Let me see you put them on. All right. That's pretty neat. Yeah, that's a boat. Where's Daddy's boat? Where's Daddy's boat?
Yeah, get it next to the barbecue, man.
Come on, you weak hearts, get it picked up.
Oh, I thought that guy down there.
Hey Shayna, you.
I'm Wyatt Shepherd. I'm 10 years old. I'm in the Pace and Happy Hoppers Club. I've been in 4-H 1 year. My leader is Kathy Davis, and my subject is on how to tattoo a rabbit. What you need for this this tattoo is rabbit towel, alcohol, gauze or cotton, ink, tattoo pliers, paper towel, or Q-tip. First, you get the alcohol. And since my rabbit already has a tattoo, I'm going to use this piece of styrofoam. So you get the alcohol. And you get a Q-tip or gauze, whatever we're going to use. And you clean off the rabbit's ear. And then, after you do that, then you put your rabbit in a towel and wrap him up, so he's not scared. And then after you've done that, then you put your ink on your rabbits, on your tattoo pliers. And the rabbit's ear. After you've done that, then you press firmly with your tattoo pliers, but not you don't want to go through the rabbit's ear. Then you get some more alcohol and you clean off the rabbit's ear with some alcohol. But you let it dry first. Then after you're done cleaning off the rabbit's ear, then you wipe off the other ink, and then you see that's what it looks like for a tattoo on the rabbit's ear. That's how you tattoo a rabbit. And you tattoo a rabbit to identify which rabbit's yours and to show your rabbit. And once again, what you need prepared is ink, tattoo pliers, alcohol, etc. Clean your rabbit's ear, put on ink, wrap rabbit in towel, press firmly with your pliers, let it dry, and then clean off the rest of the ink.
How do you know what to use for a tattoo? What did you use? A number, a letter?
You can use whatever you like. You can use number or letter.
And it doesn't matter what kind?
Yeah, you can put your initials or whatever.
I'd like to ask a question. How do you stick the letters and the numbers in the tattoo pliers?
Okay, there's a magnet on the tattoo pliers, and the rest of it you just put it on. It has on the magnet right here, and then they'll stick on there.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Which ear do you tattoo for identification?
The right ear.
Did it? Thank you.
You can see the date, and here we are in the back room again. You can see the plywood floor where it stops there. They've got a piece of trim, molding, or whatever to cap that. And coming back, they had a brown, I don't know, indoor or outdoor carpet over the floor. You can see this. I'm just getting ready to roll it back up. And coming around here, you can see the big old gaps in the floor. Those go right down through the ground. There's like 2 layers, but you can see the dirt from here. Again from the other side of the room. You can see we've got part of the moldings up, part of them are not done. We're just about ready to cap the floor off, and then we can put all the baseboards and all the upright moldings on. Okay, here's Kira being a movie star. Okay, here we are. You can see the time and the date on this edition of our old house, or this old house. You can see the improvements that we've made. Now seriously, from the last time that we shot this, you can see all the floors in. I'll zoom up on some of the lines. We use drywall screws to attach all of this plywood down. And zoom it back out. You can see now where we didn't have the moldings up what it looks like actually with the blue trim all the way around it. We've got the majority of it except for where I'm behind me, which we'll shoot in a little bit when we're done. And I'm going to walk over to the bathroom, and you can see the redwood tongue and groove floor that we put down in here.
Bobia, I mean kid.
Stuff still laying around. We have one more corner molding and behind me in the doorway to do, but you can see what the floor looks like compared to what it was before. Here's our vanity. You can see it's still sitting out in the backyard, but take note, we actually have a real threshold on our door now. Which you can see is put in the proper way. And there's Kira. Okay, one thing we failed to mention is as you zoom up on this last board here, it's about 13.5 inches wide. Goes down to the other side of the wall, down to 11 inches. These guys were real quality technicians. We'll take a shot of the ceiling. When we shot it before, you can see the wood, how we're going to varnish that. The ceiling they've already started to paint. You can get an idea what it looks like just with a primer coat on it. I still got to finish cutting it in and finish painting the second coat and everything on. But again, we do have most of the moldings up around. Wrapped that one corner that was sticking out. And we just took and mitered the corners around the doorway. That's my pencil holder right there. It's just a knot hole in the wood. Smokey. This is our cat Smokey. He thinks that he has to come in every once in a while and get babied. Smokey, what are you doing? This is the back of the room. We're just getting ready to paint it. This is what it looked like after we put all the drywall screws down, patched all the holes in this knotty piece here. And got all the moldings in the back bathroom ready to go back on. Okay, here we are again. We got the floor painted, several moths and a few footprints, but other than that, it's brand new paint. And now we're ready to put the baseboards back on. Okay, viewers, we're just about to the completion of this job. As you see, the baseboards are on over top of the floor, and it's starting to look like a complete project now. If we walk across and get onto the other side of the room, you can see what the other side looks like. That's just one of our colored help. Anyway, you can see what the window, the floor and all looks like. We're just minus the varnish right now, and that's all to completing the job. Okay, do it again. Superwoman. Okay, now we're in a project of building a vanity to go in where we took the other ugly one out. There's the door, some of the parts. I'm going to move over to a different spot and you can see what it looks like after and before it's stained. Okay, there's our piece of artwork. You can see the inside and around the top. See the part of it's stained, and we'll get another shot of it as soon as it's put together and varnished. There's our ignorant dog Heidi. Here's the wood where we cut out for the sink. We put the pine on top of that wafer board. And you can see we put the shelf, just a wafer board that's left over from that piece there. And this is just all built out of 1x12s that we ripped down and cut down and put all together. Here's a sink. It's out of our other vanity. It's an old Kohler. We're going to go ahead and put that back in there. Okay, do a flip. All right.